If you have ever procrastinated, sometimes days, weeks, months, even years before finally getting started or not with that thing you've been putting off, it is probably, not only, but probably because your nervous system perceives a danger in doing or completing the task. And that can be fear of failure, fear of being rejected, fear of success, fear that if the outcome is not what you want, you'll be devastated. Sometimes it can also be a threat to our energy, especially if we're feeling very low energy, low battery, or plain exhausted. Sorting out the Tupperware department in the kitchen can just feel completely overwhelming. So we're going to do an EFT quickie to clear some of that procrastination so you can just probably, hopefully, get to the task after this video. If you can, pause and write down on a scale of 1 to 10 how procrastinating you're feeling right now about the task. So 10 out of 10 being extremely high procrastination you're not doing, 0 out of 10 being no procrastination, you can do it, and then you can reassess that level once we're done doing the EFT. Remember to take full responsibility for your health and well-being. So, even though I am massively procrastinating about this thing, I simply can't do it. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though part of me wants to get this done, but a bigger part is pulling the handbrake and is saying, nope, we aren't. I soothe and comfort myself. And even though it might not feel safe to get started, maybe part of me is afraid of failure or success, I deeply and completely accept myself and all of these parts. All of this procrastination. I'm procrastinating. I've been procrastinating for a long time. I'm waiting until the last possible moment to get started. And then I feel rushed and overwhelmed. Or maybe I realized it wasn't as bad as I thought. In any case, I wait a long time before I start. And waiting is creating anxiety. Maybe all of this waiting is also making me feel like a failure, because I feel I should have done it already. I feel that a competent adult should have the motivation to do it. Maybe I'm calling myself lazy or stupid. It's just adding insult to injury. But right now, I don't want to, and I won't. I would rather scrub my entire bathroom with a toothbrush, inch by inch, rather than getting started. So I'm choosing to see this differently. Maybe there's been a misunderstanding in part of my mind. Part of my mind or nervous system thinks there is a danger in getting started. Maybe a danger for my physical health or energy, or an emotional danger. I'm afraid I'm going to fail. Or I'm afraid I'm going to succeed. And maybe that can have consequences. All of these conscious and subconscious reasons why I can't get started. But what if I focus on the feeling once it's done? instead of focusing on how it feels to do it. I will feel so relieved. I might feel proud. I might feel so free, like a huge weight has been taken off my shoulders. I will feel satisfied. I will feel that I beat procrastination. Maybe doing that is just not as bad as I think it is. I'm open to that idea. And I'm choosing to remember all of the times in the past where I procrastinated about something, did it, and it was actually very easy. Or all of the times I felt so proud and happy once it was done. I'm tuning into those memories now. I can do anything I set my mind and energy to. Doing this is for my greater good, as not doing it is creating stress. I love myself enough not to put myself through unnecessary stress. I love myself enough to get it done. Because once it is, I can feel fully free. All of this procrastination leaving my body. It is safe to get started with whatever I've been putting off. I am safe right here, right now. And I choose to cultivate this feeling. Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. I have some little flies here. Remember that procrastination is often a protection mechanism, but the protection mechanism often makes us feel more anxious, sometimes like a failure, sometimes ashamed of ourselves for not getting something done. And that ultimately hurts us way more than whatever task we've been putting off. So focus on the feeling of once it's done rather than the feeling of you doing it, which sometimes can be a bit boring or not that interesting. So as usual, repeat this video as many times as necessary and keep tapping.